Hi, good evening. Hope everybody's well. Hi, Lighthouse. Hi, Denise. Hope you're both well. Thank you for joining me this evening. I'll just wait for a few more people to come on and then I'll tell you what I'll be doing. Hi, December. Hope you're well. Hi, Missy. Hope you're all staying warm in this chilly weather. Roll on spring, eh? Can't wait for it to start. The lambs are lambing, so it can't be that far away. Hi, Denise. Good evening from South Africa. Well, I hope it's warmer over there than it is over here at the minute. Hi, Maria. Hope you're well. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Helen. It is really cold. It has been cold all week. Excuse me if you hear me sniffling and coughing. I have a bit of a cold, so I do apologise, but I'm here and I'm ready to give you all some readings. So let's make a start. Today I'll be using my Kipper cards, what I call my Kipper cards. These are French. Now, even though they're fortune telling cards, obviously I don't tell fortunes, but I do use them for psychic readings. So I'll be blending with your energies and giving psychic card readings this evening. And the first person I want to come to is Lighthouse Dreamer. Bear in mind, guys, we are streaming to Facebook and to YouTube, so I see comments from both platforms. But if you don't comment, I can't see you. If I can't see you, you can't have a reading. So make sure you comment, okay? Okay, so are you there, Miss Lighthouse? There you go. Hello, my darling. How are you? Okay, let's see what the card has to say. Psychic reading on love. These are the perfect cards for that, really. But like I say, I don't predict, I don't fortune tell, because there's lots of other factors involved that can affect the outcome. However, these are guidance and advice. That's all I do. I give psychic guidance and advice. Whether you take it upon yourself to follow that guidance and advice is down to yourself. Right then, my darling. Toil and labour. This is the card that has flown out for you, my darling. And there's a feeling of isolation with yourself. I feel like I'm completely on my own at the moment, but I'm working hard to rectify things. So when it comes to love, I do feel that there's a relationship that you're wanting to work on or needing to work on. And your fingers are going 10 to the dozen on the reels here. So I do feel you're trying every which way you can in order to fix a broken relationship at the moment. Would that make sense, please? I do like to have responses because it helps me keep the link strong. It helps me keep the energy. So if you can respond as quickly as you can, either to confirm or not confirm, that would be great. You're not sure. What aren't you sure about? Would you understand a broken relationship that you're trying to fix at the moment? Or there's a relationship around you that you're trying to fix? I'm seeing the lady in blue. She's wearing a blue dress, so I do feel there's a lack of communication going on. So if you can resonate with this, I do feel that communication is needed. You can't understand that. So there's no friendships or a romantic relationship or anything else that's hit a block with communication. Yes, I know you're a female. Excuse me 1 second. Cats are having a fight. Sorry about that. Okay. Well then, I don't know what to say to you, Lighthouse, because this is coming through clearly as you're feeling very isolated at the moment and you're feeling very distant from a relationship, whether that be a friendship circle, whether that be a romantic relationship. I do feel there's been a distance caused, and I feel like you're the only one putting in the effort in order to try and fix it. So I was going to say, stop doing all the work. It takes two to make a relationship work, and whether that be a friendship or a romantic relationship, it doesn't matter. It takes two people to communicate. It takes two people to make it work. So if there is a situation going on around you, take a step back and let them do the work. Okay? You're not doing anything. So you're not putting the effort into any relationship. Well, maybe that's it then. Maybe that's what I'm picking up. I'm not going to make it fit, but I said there was somewhere where communication is needed. So if you're not doing anything, maybe the communication has to come from you. Yeah, it could be a friendship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a relationship within the family. It could be anybody that's in your circle. It doesn't have to be a boyfriend. But there's somewhere that's needing communication. So if you can't understand that with somebody around you, then it's obviously with yourself, where there's a lack of communication about how you're feeling. That's it then. There you go. So there is a distance between friendships, which is what I said. Again, not trying to make it fit, but that's exactly what I've just said. There's a distance between friendship and there's no communication. And there's communication that's needed in order to resolve the friendships or the relationship situation. So you need to sort of get out more, stop feeling isolated, stop being like, go out and meet people and resolve the conflicts within your own circle. Okay, my darling, I hope that helps, and thank you for working with me. You go out and meet people. Go out and meet people. Join friendship groups. There's like, go out to bingo or something. Find a club in your area. Okay, well, that's up to you. Like I say, these cards are just guidance and advice. It's up to you whether you take them or not. But all that negativity won't help. You need to think positive. You need everybody needs friends. Everybody needs help. No man is an island, as they say. Okay, let's move on. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Linda. Hope you're all well. You're never too old for friends, Lighthouse. You can have friends at any age. My granddad's 96 and he has plenty of friends. Or he did have before he went into the care home. But he still has friends that go and see him. So you're never too old for friends. Okay. Denise, let's come to you, my darling. Denise Wattridge. Denise Wattridge, are you still with us, my darling? No, the other Denise, the one on Facebook. Sorry, Denise on YouTube. I might come around to you eventually. Keep listening. Denise Wattridge on Facebook. There we go. There you are. Okay, my darling, let's see what the cards have to say for you. Okay, let's have a look. Card for Denise. I like the spelling of your name. It's very unusual. Never seen it spelled like that before. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And it is Denise and not Denise. I can see it, my darling. I can see you. Okay, let's have a look. You have a false person around you, my darling. There's somebody that's not quite speaking the truth about something. The fan is hiding the lady's mouth, so I do feel, and you've got the male behind her, as you can see. So I do feel this you've got people talking behind your back at the moment, and kind of not spreading gossip as such, but not getting the full extent of the story, and kind of like Chinese whispers, if you understand that. So look out for this person. You've got the number 8 card, so you're not quite sure how this started or where this started or where it's going to end. But I want to say 8th is also October, so I do know October will be significant for you as well. Now, the woman is wearing red, so I do feel there's a lot of strength within you to be able to deal with this situation. Thank you for that confirmation, my darling. You do have the strength to deal with this situation. And this is just about watching out for the warning signs, my darling, okay? You've got the stormy clouds in the background, so I do feel that this has been playing on your mind. I do feel you know who it is. You've got good instincts. The brown hair, that for me is about grounding and about keeping your feet firmly on the ground and coming back down to earth. So I do feel that although this has been a bit of a surprise, this isn't going to make sense. It's been a bit of a shock, but you're not surprised by who it is. Okay, my sweetheart? But all that will clear up. You've got the fire, you've got the passion, you've got the energy. You're going to be able to deal with this. And I do feel this is involving a male as well. So whatever this is, would you understand somebody coming in between you and a male friend or a romantic partner? You know who it is. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for that confirmation, my darling. But would you understand this person interfering in your love life a little bit? It's like they're trying to come between you and your partner. I'll just wait for that confirmation before I carry on. You think it's your husband. Okay, my darling. Well, again, this is about looking out for the signs. It's about looking out for the facial expressions. Go with your gut. I'm not saying he is telling you lies, but I do feel there is something there that he's not telling you. Now, why he's not telling you, I'm not sure. I don't feel it's an affair or anything like that, but I do feel there is a trust issue that's coming between you, and this trust is coming because you can sense something's wrong, but you can't quite put your finger on it. So this is about playing the waiting game, being patient, not so much digging, but subtly trying to find out what it is and where it is. Okay, my darling. Again, it's about communication. There's a lack of communication there because there's no blue in this card. Okay, so make sure you communicate with him. Tell him how you feel. It might hurt him. It might cause a bit of tension to start with. But once you get that communication, once you understand what's going on, everything will be cleared up and it will be it's coming between you at the moment because there's no communication there. So once that communication, your bond will be stronger and the energy will be there once again. Okay, my darling. So I hope that helps and thank you for working with me. It's up to you whether you believe what he's saying or not. Again, it's about following your intuition and doing what's right for you. Okay, so this is a choice that you have to make. Okay, so the cards aren't going to say yes or no, should you stay, should you go. It's down to your choice. Okay, my darling, but ask spirit for guidance and they will come and give you the guidance and help you with it. All right, I hope that helps and thank you for working with me. He thinks you're being sarcastic and moans at you all the time. Oh, bless your heart. Well, just you're going to have to sit him down and just say, look, I'm not being sarcastic. I'm actually being deadly serious. You're going to have to find a way to make him listen. Hi, Patrick. Oh, bless you, my darling. I'll send you some healing. I'm sick at the moment as well. I'm full of cold. But I'm not too bad. It's just in my throat and my nose at the moment. So can we all send Patrick some love and healing, please? And wish him a good recovery. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. And thank you for working with me. Okay, let's see who's next. Let's go up. Let's go. Ooh. Thank you, Slew. Can I come to you, my darling? Don't forget, guys, we are streaming to Facebook and YouTube. At the minute, I'm seeing more Facebook than I am YouTubers. If I can't see your comments, YouTubers, I can't be drawn to give you a reading. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you comment. So I'm going to call you Slew because I don't know how to pronounce your name. You're here. Thank you, my darling. Let's see. Right. With yourself, my darling, I feel like my throat chakra is blocked. I've got a sore throat anyway. Let me just take a drink, actually. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I do feel my throat chakra is blocked with you. So I do feel there's something you need to speak up about that you're not speaking up about. Would that make sense, please? Hi, Gaina. Hi, Alithia. Hi, Angie. Hi to everybody that's joined. While I'm waiting for Slew's reply, I am Stace, for those that don't know me and never seen me work before. I'm a psychic and a spiritualist medium, which means I can also connect with spirit. But I'm not doing that today because I'm so full of cold and my energy is really low. So I'm still doing cards and psychic blending at the moment with yourself. Slew, can you understand there's something you need to speak up about, please? You're not sure what? Okay, my darling. Let's pull a card and see what the card says. It might just be you've got a little niggle or somebody's overstepping with advice or guidance, or maybe you're just feeling a little bit fed up of somebody putting on you and you're not giving no for an answer. It could be something as simple as that. All right, my darling. So if you don't understand that, just have a think. Is there anybody that's kind of getting on your nerves at the moment or pushing boundaries? You've got the official person card. So I do feel there's something going on with you at the moment that requires an air of authority. So you need to get your authority back, my darling. Okay? This is about resetting boundaries. It's about having rules. And it's about making your own environment that little bit stronger and that little bit more peaceful. I see him stood and he's got his hands on his hips. So again, this is about little, not so much the big things, but little niggles. There's something that's really getting on your nerves at the moment and you're having to reset boundaries and kind of put your foot down and just take time for you. Okay, my sweetheart? Get your power back and get that air of authority going. Excuse me. That makes sense. Okay, my darling. So yeah, 2 and 2 is 4 is April. So I do know that April will be significant for you. And I do feel that by April, things will be a lot more peaceful. You've got an open door behind this gentleman. And as you can see, he's wearing all his medals. So I do feel that by April, things will have settled down and you will have won the war, so to speak. But there's an open door right behind him. that you are able to turn around and walk through. So what I want to say is, if you can't get the peace from the people around you and they're ignoring your boundaries and your authority, then walk through the door and find your own tribe. Find that people will be attracted to you once you've reset your boundaries. And those that don't stay and don't follow you, they're the ones that you need to let go. Okay, my darling, I hope that helps, and thank you for working with me. Okay. December. Let's come to you, my darling. I hope you can... yes, I haven't worked for a while and have imposter syndrome. Okay. I'm not sure what imposter syndrome is. I have to confess, so excuse my ignorance. But yeah, this is that open door is about walking through. New opportunities are coming in around April, so look out, and things should be more settled. Okay, my darling. So again, look out for that coming in for April. December. Let's have a look and see what the cards say for you. Now, I don't know if you've been poorly lately or if you've had a sickness or a bug of some sort, but my nose has just got even more blocked up than it already is. So I do know that there's some, if not with yourself, there's somebody around you that's had a bit of a cold or a bit of a virus going on. Let me know if you understand that. I do feel there's been a lot of tears around you because I'm feeling really emotional and my eyes are starting to water. So I do know there's been a lot of tears, either with yourself again or with somebody around you. Can you understand this, please? And I do feel these tears are to do with grief. I still feel there's some grieving going on, and it's been going on for a long time. So I feel these tears are to do with somebody that's being missed here on the earth plane. Let me know if that makes sense for me, my darling. These cards are shuffling really well tonight. I want to go to Bonfire Night. I want to go to the 5th of November, so I don't know if you can take that date. And the reason why I say that is because I'm getting the song, Remember, Remember, the 5th of November, Gunpowder, Treason and Plot. So let me know if you can understand the 5th of November, my darling, or around Bonfire Night. Something significant, and not just for the fireworks. This is either to do with an anniversary, birthday, or a passing. You can understand that. Thank you. Okay. Occupation. Now, I don't know if you've been thinking of changing jobs or if you're unemployed and looking for work, but this is about occupation. This is about finding something that you really want, that you've really been wanting to do and making money from it. So this is about following your passion and following your heart. Okay, my darling? She's delicately sewing the cloth, and she's not taking her eyes off it. So I do know, or I do feel that this is something you've been planning for, that you've been studying for, and being highlighted to the books on the shelf behind me. So I do feel this is something you've been working towards for a while, and it's all about to come to fruition for you. So whether it's a promotion, or whether it's a new job, or whether it's starting new employment, whatever it is, it's all in your favor, my darling. Okay, you've got the 3 and 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is July. So I do feel this will be coming around July time. If it's not already been put in place now, let me know if that makes sense. You've been trying to figure out what to do. Well, there you go. This is about following your heart, following your passion, and making it into a job, or following the job of your dreams, if you like. So if you want to be a teacher, go study, be a teacher. If you want to be a counsellor, go study, be a counsellor. It's that you've got the tools there, you've got the books there. So I do know there's going to be some study involved, maybe updating your qualifications that you've already got. in order for you to move forward. But again, I do feel by July that everything will become clear, because you've got the light in the background underneath the 34. So I do feel that this will be good for you, and come July, you will know exactly what to do or where you're going. Okay, my darling? So maybe sign up for a course. Your daughter passed away was born July. I thought, oh, bless your heart. I'm sorry to hear that, my darling. So that'll be another reason why July is significant for you then, my lovely. But give yourself time. What I want to say is don't put too much pressure on yourself. There's obviously a reason why you're not doing anything at the moment, and it's because you need to heal. Okay, but again, come July, I do feel you're going to be in a much better place, and you're going to want to do something in order to uplift yourself. And get yourself out of the rut that you feel that you're in, okay? But again, this is about acknowledging your feelings and allowing yourself to grieve, okay? So don't push yourself yet. Just dab into research what it is you want to do, and it'll help build that energy up and help build that enthusiasm up. Maybe do something for your daughter. Maybe start a charity or something for your daughter in your daughter's name, or help other people that have gone through the grief of losing children. I'm sure whatever it is, you will make it worth your while, and it will be something you put 100% of your heart into, okay? But it won't come clear until July. All right, my sweetheart? I hope that makes sense, and thank you for working with me. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Linda. Maria, let's come to you, my darling. Let's come to you. Oh, I didn't want to let them go, Maria. What are you digging your heels in about, my sweetheart? There's something that you're being quite stubborn about and digging your heels in and not budging from. Because as I blend with your energy, the cards would not drop out of my hand. So you're holding on to something very stubbornly. Whether it be something from the past or something in the present, there's something that you're not letting go of. And I want to say you need to let it go, because I'm getting the Elsa song from Frozen. Judgment. Feeling of being judged. This is what it is, my sweetheart. You're letting go of other people's opinions about yourself. Now, not being funny, we all know the saying, what other people think of us is none of our business. Who are they to judge? They're not. But I do feel you've had a lot of judgment in the past. Grief. Okay, my sweetheart. There's no time limit to grief. I'm not going to say you have to let grief go, but you do have to find a way to live with it, because grief changes people, and it's about it becomes a part of you, and you have to learn to live with it. Okay. Oh, bless you. I'm sorry to hear that, my darling. I really am. Sending lots of love and healing to you. Now, I'm not going to say let the grief go, because you can't let grief go, like I said. But I do feel that you're receiving other judgments. I don't know how you said recently passed, and people. I get the feeling that people are kind of getting to the point now where they're sort of, oh, you've got to get over it. You've got to move on. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. No. You haven't got to do anything that isn't right for you. If you want to grieve, my darling, you grieve for as long as it takes. But along with that grief, you make sure you heal. Sleeping is healing. Crying is healing. Okay? Whatever it is you feel you need to do in order to help you move forward, you go ahead and do it. As long as it's not breaking any laws and not hurting anyone else. Okay? Don't let other people judge you. I do feel there's two people in particular there, because I've seen two people in front of the judge. But I do feel the judge there's looking really fed up. So I do know that you're getting fed up of people's judgments as well. All right. So this is I'm not going to say let the grief go, but you have to let other people's judgment go. All right, my sweetheart. You've got the flowers there. So I do know that you're being sent flowers from heaven. You've got the white in there. You've got the white in there. You've also got a lion there, and where am I? See the lion there? Oh, it's not flowers. It's a shield. I saw that as flowers to start with. So I do know there's flowers being sent from heaven and white flowers from spirit. But you've also got the two lions there. You've got the yin and the yang. They both look like different colours to me. So again, this is about having the courage of your convictions and having the courage to stand up to people and say, you know what, I'll do what I want when I want in my own time, and you are not going to rush me on this. Okay, my sweetheart? No, you haven't missed anything, Laura. So, yeah, don't let other people's judgments hold you back, my darling. Okay, you do what you need to do, what's right for you in your own time. Don't let other people's judgments hold you back. Absolutely, Jennifer. Absolutely agree with that. Excuse my nose, everybody. I do apologise. Like I say, I am full of cold at the moment. Okay, let's see who's next. Denise on YouTube, let's come to you. Absolutely, grief changes the way you think. It certainly does, December. Denise on YouTube. Let's come to you. Oh, that one was a jumper. Oh, you've got the best card in the pack, my sweetheart. Great fortune. You've got the golden statue there. She's holding a coin, what looks like a coin, which is actually a vase, but I see it as a coin at the moment. And you've got all that gold dust coming down, and you've got the light from spirit. So I do feel that you are very blessed at the moment, my sweetheart. You've had a lot of worries in the past because I'm seeing the dark clouds behind her. So I do feel you've been through a bit of a stormy time. Again, you've got the 26 card. 6 and 2 is 8. 8 is the infinity symbol. So there's no beginning and there's no end. So I do feel that blessings have come your way, my sweetheart. And I do feel that you've manifested this yourself. You've put work in to give yourself a more positive mindset and a more positive outlook for the future. You've cleared all them stormy clouds with the help and the love of spirit. I do feel you've asked spirit to help you and they've answered your prayers, my sweetheart. You're absolutely loved by the world of spirit. You've got loads of people. You have been manifesting, I can tell. And it's paying off, my darling. You've got great things coming your way. And this is full of gold. So you've got an abundance of love and support and abundance of new opportunities coming your way. 8 is also October, so I do feel that by October you will be in a much more secure and settled and better place mentally, physically, materialistically, all across the board, my darling. Okay, so this is good news for you. You've got great things coming your way. So start enjoying life, start having a bit of a laugh with people, start going out more, start socializing more, because you can afford to do it. Okay, my darling. You've just got such a lovely. I'm seeing yellow in this card as well, so I do feel you've got a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge to share and experiences that you can share and help other people with. All right, my darling. So stop the worrying, turn that frown upside down, and look forward to great things coming your way. All right, my sweetheart. I hope that helps. And thank you for working with me. Domino, what are you doing? I don't know what my cat's doing, but he's messing about in the kitchen with something. Let's see who's next. Good evening, Amanda. Hope you're well. Hi, Jessica. Oh, it's been absolute mad, Jessica, all these bugs that are going around. I got this off my little granddaughter, babysitting last weekend. She had a virus and I picked it up. It doesn't take much for me because I've got a low immune system. Okay. Veronica Johnson, let's come to you, my sweetheart. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Hi, Nancy Ray. I'm not doing spirit readings tonight, my darling, because I'm just not well enough to do spirit readings. It takes a lot of energy. So I'm just doing psychic card readings tonight. I am absolutely full of it, Amanda. But I promised I'd be on tonight to give you all these readings. It's just in my nose and in my throat. It's not in my head. I don't feel achy or anything. It's just a bad cold. Oh, yeah, 6 little ones would do it. Hi, Veronica. There you are. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say for you, my darling. Okay, let's have a look. I feel like things are a bit up and down for you at the moment, and I'm saying that because as I'm shuffling the cards, they're kind of zigzagging in and out. So I do feel that things are a little bit up and down for you. I feel like it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Would you understand that, my sweetheart? Yes, thank you for that confirmation, my darling. I feel like I'm on a seesaw, constantly up and down, up and down, up and down. And I do feel this is to do with decision making. And I don't feel like you're going around in circles. I feel like 1 minute it's like, yes, I can do this, blah, 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 blah. And then somebody comes along, puts a doubt in your head, and it's like, oh no, I can't do that. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I could. And then you get yourself into a positive mindset again and convince yourself that you can do it and you should do it. And then something happens or somebody else comes along and puts you right back down again. Would you understand that? Thank you, Amanda. Yeah. Again, it seems to be the theme of the night. Stop listening to other people. Stop letting other people's opinions hold you back. There's only one person that you need to please in this life, and that is yourself. You can't keep everybody happy by doing what they expect you to do. And I say expect you to do because very often we follow what other people's expectations are. Break the mold, people. Do it for yourself. This is not just Veronica, this is for everybody. Do it for yourself. Do not do it for other people. You have one life. You are here to live it for yourself. Yeah, you can try and take care of everyone, my darling, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with helping other people out. But when it comes to making decisions about your life and where you want to go and where you want to be and how you want to do it, it's down to you. It's not down to other people. Other people can't live your life for you. And you're only going to make yourself miserable trying to please everybody else. Yes, I know you neglect yourself. I'm feeling that, and you need to stop neglecting yourself. You are a beautiful person, Veronica Johnson, and you need to start believing in yourself. Stop letting other people dictate your life for you, because I do feel this is a telling off, by the way. It's a finger wagging telling off, with all due respect. All right, you need to stop doing that and do things for yourself and sod what other people think. Okay, let's get a card for you. Ah, see? You got the child card. Now, this is about innocence. It's about fun. It's about loving. Look at the way she's holding on. This is about you feeling insecure about yourself and letting other people feed into them insecurities. Look at the way she's holding on to that teddy as a safety blanket. And I do feel this is what you need. You need some sort of a safety blanket, and you feel like you haven't got one at the minute. But what I want to say is, look at the four-poster bed. It's curvy, it's soft, and it's ready to catch you if she falls. You can catch yourself if you fall and if you fail. Okay, my darling? Bring back that sense of childlike fun. Bring back that sense of childlike outlook on life. Look at the world with a different viewpoint. Instead of trying to see it through other people's eyes, see it through your own eyes. And it'll be like you've woken up. It'll be like you're looking at things for the first time that you've never noticed. Once you stop listening to other people and follow your own heart and your own dreams, then you'll start noticing things that you never noticed before. I write poetry, and I've written a poem called Tenants of the City, and it's about a homeless person in London and how they're better than a guidebook, because the people of the city that are working, got houses, got families, got jobs, that are very busy with their own lives, how they look around but never look. They think they know London, they think they know the city, but they don't, because they never look. Like their eyes are not open. And it's not until this one person goes around with this homeless person and uses him as a guide to the city that he realises just how much of the city he hasn't actually seen, because he's been walking around with his eyes closed all the time. Okay, so this is what I want to say to you. The premise of the poem is, look at things from a different perspective and look at things that you've never seen. Yeah? Change your viewpoint, change your perspective. All right, my darling? And get that sense of fun back. Go out with some girlfriends. Get that sense of playfulness back. All right, my darling? I hope that helps, and thank you for working with me. Good evening, Lisa Jane. Nancy Ray, thank you for them kind words, my darling. Let's come to you. Your name did pop up earlier. Did I just... Oh. Okay, Nancy Ray. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Lydia. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you for that. And I'm glad the card resonated with you. You're welcome, Nancy. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. I feel like I'm being the mother hubbard here tonight. I'm giving you all a telling off for letting other people get to you, aren't I? Spirit normally do give me a theme, though, to be fair. They normally give me a theme. And it seems tonight's theme is about doing things for yourself and doing what makes you happy. So you can all take the messages from the message from the messages. It's about resetting your boundaries, getting that sense of authority, getting back your power and saying, you know what, I'm going to do it for me and I don't care what anybody else thinks. You can still see fault in yourself, but it's about loving yourself, flaws and all, December. I get what you're saying, but you have to love yourself. I'm not a perfect person. I have a big heart. I have lots of love to give. I like helping people. I've got all the good characteristics that my grandma, my mum raised me with. But I can also be stubborn. I've also got a bad temper. I can be moody. You know, there's sometimes when I take things out on other people when I shouldn't. But that's my flaw, you know. But that's me. I'm never anybody else but myself, even when I'm wrong. And I don't like admitting I'm wrong. That's another flaw. But we've all got good and bad inside us. It's which one that we choose to act on the most that determines our character. I have got better as I've got older, but I think you do get better as you get older because you have a better understanding of yourself. You become more emotionally aware of yourself. So yeah, anyway, Nancy, sorry, went off on a tangent there. I don't know what that was about. Spirit obviously wanted me to talk about it. But yeah, let's, Nancy Ray. Let's have a look, my darling. Oh, now Nancy Ray. I don't know if you're in a relationship or if you're not. If you're not, there's one coming, my sweetheart. And I would say April. If you are in a relationship, I would say that by April, the bonds will be stronger than they are now. I do feel there's lots of communication there because you've got the blue on the gentleman. So I do feel there's lots of communication going on. Now, this could be a friendship, it could be a romantic relationship, or it could be a family relationship. But you would understand where there's need for communication and there's been a need for healing a rift that's helped grow the bonds of that connection stronger. Let me know if that makes sense. Lulu, you sound like me. Would appreciate a psychic message about what I need to know about whatever it is I need to know. That's a tongue twister. Try saying that when you've had a drink. You're not yet, but you're open to it. Well, there's one coming, my sweetheart, okay? So come April, I do feel this is a gentleman, you know, because of the way he's sat. It might come as a bit of a surprise, but I do feel that by April there will be a strong connection with a gentleman coming your way. Okay, my darling? So you've got the support there, you've got the green hedges behind him, and that bench has firm foundations. So I do feel this will start off as a strong friendship and it will slowly grow into something more. Okay, so look out for that coming. You've got the statue behind him. I know we've already had the Great Fortune statue, but this looks like a little Cupid just without the bow and arrow. So again, I do feel that this has been asked for and your prayers will be answered, my darling, because you've got the little Cupid there. So watch out for his bow and arrow hitting you around April time, okay, my darling? Be open to it. Make sure you've done the healing that you need to do from when you last had your heart broken, I want to say. And just take each day as it comes and trust the process. Okay, my sweetheart? And thank you for working with me. They are lovely cards. I absolutely adore these cards. They are Fin de Siècle Kipper. There you go. You're very welcome, Nancy. Let me know how it goes. But like I said, I do feel there's a friendship already with this person, and the friendship's just going to go into something more, providing you're open to it, okay? Just like I say, take it slowly, take each day as it comes. Don't rush. There's no need to rush. But make sure you have the communication there. Okay, my darling? Oh, thank you, Cassie. That's sweet of you. Okay. Let's have a look. Who are we going to next? Lulu. That made me laugh. I've got to give you a reading. So you want to know about whatever it is you need to know. Okay, let's have a look, my darling. Let's have a look. What does Lulu need to know? I feel like you need to slow down a little bit, Lulu. Would you understand that you've been rushing around at the moment? He's in my life, taking it slow, building daily. Well, there you go. And I've just said you need to slow down a little bit as well. So I do feel that you've been running around like a headless chicken at the moment, trying to do everything, trying to make everything perfect. What I want to say is things don't need to be perfect, my darling, okay? You're worrying about little things that don't need to be worried about. And speaking of the man in your life, just as you said that, this is the card that came out for you. So I do feel that you have great support and great communication with the gentleman behind you at the moment. I do feel that there's been time, because you've got the carriage clock there, sat on his desk ticking away. So again, this is about taking your time. I know it couldn't have come out at a better time, could it? It was perfect timing that came out as I saw your comment. It kind of looks like I've read the comment before pulling the card, but I promise you I didn't. But yeah, this is about taking time, taking it slow, taking it easy. Stop running around and trying to make everything's perfect, because things are okay as they are. You're on the right path, my darling. You've got the light behind him reflecting off the glass. So I do know that things are on the right path for you and going the right way, because you've got the help and the love of spirit blessing the relationship as well. But this isn't just about your romantic relationship. This is also about you being busy in real life, being busy with work, being busy with whatever it is that you're doing. You need to stop and slow down a little bit, because you're burning yourself out, I feel. I've got a little bit of a headache with yourself, so I do know it's not a tension headache, more of a stress headache. So I do feel you're getting like little anxiety attacks over little things that really don't need to be worried about. And I do feel you're frightened of being judged, or you're frightened of not doing enough. That's it. You're frightened of not doing enough, but you are enough, my darling. Whether you're taking it easy or rushing around, you are enough. But you're no good to anybody rushing around and burning yourself out. I'm seeing the hat and the gloves in his hand, so I do feel that this gentleman is he's a warm kind of gentleman. He's taking his gloves off because his hands are hot, so I do feel that he's a bit of a healer. Now, I know this reading is for you, but for some reason I'm picking up on his energy as well, which has never happened before. But I'm getting hot hands as I'm looking at this gentleman, so I do know he's a healer, and I do know he is good for you on an emotional and soul playing level. He kind of calms you and he makes you feel like everything's going to be all right. But at the same time, I feel like you put pressure on yourself to try and up your game with him and please him, and whatever you feel, you don't feel that whatever it is that you do, you're not good enough for him. And I want to say that's rubbish. You are good enough for him. You are good enough for anybody. So you don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to put pressure on yourself to do everything to impress. Okay, he's already impressed, because I want to say you're a tenacious young lady. So you've got that tenacity, you've got that energy, you've got that fierceness and passion about you, and this is what's attracted him to you in the first place. So you cannot do any more to impress him, because you've already impressed him. Okay, so again, it's about not trying too hard to please other people. But that's you putting pressure on yourself, my darling. It's not him putting pressure on you, if that makes sense. I do apologise for that. Sorry, guys. So yeah, let me know if that resonates, Lulu. You're on the right path. You're going the right way. Again, just take your time. Slow down a little bit. Stop putting pressure on yourself to impress, and just go with the flow. All right, my darling. I'm going to leave it there, people, because as you can hear, my throat is going. I'm sorry it's 5 minutes early, I know. But I've done my best tonight and I can't do any more because my throat's going, as you can hear. All right, so I will love you and leave you. Thank you ever so much for joining me. If I do private readings, you can find me on Facebook or you can contact me through Veronica's page at Universal Spiritualism. I will not contact you for readings. I'm no psychic or medium in their right mind would do that. So if you get any requests saying that, oh, I've got a message for you, please, blah, blah, blah. No, they're fake. Okay? Keep it safe. I will see you all same time next week, Tuesday at 7 o'clock. In the meantime, we do have other readers on the show, so make sure that you tune in and look at the page for upcoming events. Okay, so that being said, may angels keep you safe. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye, everybody. Thank you.